Hello and welcome back to the channel. And behind me I've got a phenomenal attachment on my Pothole Pro that we're going to have a play with today, and you might not really expect it because it's more of a tractor attachment, but yeah, this one's pretty special, and it's mounted to the Hydro-Jig Pothole Pro, so we'll put it in the background here, get a bit of cinematics going. So yeah, so you can see there we have the McConnel Flail. We'll have a nosy about it in more detail in a second. Got the rear blade on, attached to rear blade on, just for stability. Doesn't need it, but I had it on and I couldn't really be bothered to take it off, so I had to put it on. So we are still on the Pothole Pro platform. This one's direct mounted on the S45 pins, so it's just an unnecessary walk around. I do appreciate that, trying to build atmosphere and you know, build something. So here you go, let's get into it. So what have we got here? We've got obviously the McConnel, what is it here? S35487. 310 kilograms. It's not bad, is it, on the dig end? A nice low weight, over usually about 500k, aren't they? It's got all the other data plates and all that. So yeah, this is the McConnel Flail. Obviously the bracket is being made by Attach to offset them. To offset the, oh god, sorry, let me get rid of these. Yeah, to offset their well, basically the flail. I'm trying to make that a lot more exciting than it was. So there you go, pretty much good detail. And then that's matted down to here as well. Have had a quick go play on some grass farmers being in here, and so I collected all his grass. He's just waiting for the tractor to come down now and collect it all, load it all up. But yeah, he's gonna let me go around the edges, just down there. Got a bit more to do, get a bit more in, but just to get the you know, juices flowing, as they say, trying it, you know, giving it a good go. So yeah, we've got 80 litres of flow, 85 litres of flow down at the dig end. And then obviously on the back we've got the 125 litres of flow. So if you wanted to run a mulcher and this side by side, you've got plenty of flow, front and rear. Be pretty awesome combo, wouldn't it? Like, let's yeah, see what you think. I think it'll be a phenomenal idea. Mulcher, obviously on that bit, a big forestry mulcher, you know, really pushing transmission power, grunt power. And then you've got a flail or a mulcher. I suppose you could have a mulcher on the dig end as well. You know, two mulchers, that is pretty unstoppable, aren't you? I dread to think how much a mulcher for the rear would be, but yeah, I don't think you're gonna get much change from what you think. 25, 30. I know a dig end mulcher is 16, so yeah, anything north from that, they really. So what have we got it on? Obviously we've got it matted to the Pothole Pro's high flow. I'm trying to find, there you go, yeah. Sorry, I usually do all this off my phone camera and I can see it all, but my GoPro screen keeps going blank, so I'm having to make sure everything's in shot, so I need to change my settings. Yeah, so we've got it on the Pothole Pro high flow connections. Obviously one on the left hand side and then one on the right hand side as well. So that is giving us the flow we need, and obviously we don't lose any of the tilt steel rest functions with it being matted to this. So you've got that off-centered bracket that you know, allows you to get up right, you know, vertical, flat, you know, and the tilt rotator does it all. New to me flailing is, so do apologise. So yeah, we're probably looking at this video going, oh, check after an hour and 4 hours. Oh, bolts. So let's have a nosy under it. So apparently you can get different flail heads. People have been sending me photos on what theirs looks like, and apparently you adjust this bar at the back, you know, for obviously apparently this is in the, yeah, this is the second one down from the top, so people are saying that's more for you doing your low cuts, your ground cuts. Apparently when you're finishing off hedges, you lift it up. This hasn't got any hydraulic rams on, so it is a manual, but we've been trying the, you know, the low stuff anyway, so we're pretty alright with that. It'd be interesting, I will change it in a bit to give us a bit of scope to try the all other stuff really. So yeah, let us know in the comments what you make of a flail on, I suppose. Yeah, what you make flail on wheels, rubber duck, traditionally tractor, isn't it? That yeah, probably anyone that follows me that's tractor or agri is gonna go nuts and say I'm completely stupid. Let me go under here so it's not so much like. But yeah, maybe all them people will absolutely rip me to shreds. But I think there's logic in it. I think, you know, there's space in the market. You know, a tractor is on tyres, isn't it? And I think with the added steel wrist, it brings, you know, a breadth of functionality, adaptability. You know, pretty much there's no hedge, there's no base, there's no side. You know, there's nothing that, you know, is out of its reach really, is it now? Because of the steel wrist. I imagine you can get bigger heads on. Some people say to me, oh, there's another brand, isn't there? But you know, this one's McConnel. I think it works awesome. I don't know about other brands, so yeah, there might be people in the comments that might leave me some other ones. It's got a bit of brash on there. Yeah, really. So yeah, 80 to 85 litres of flow down to the headstock, and then we've got 125 on the rear plate. So this one's direct mounted on the steel wrist pins, and then I suppose you could get a skid steer mulcher, couldn't you? Or you could get a skid steer mulcher for this, because we have the option of, you know, putting the skid steer hitch on it as well, and you know, running 2 skid steers or 1 skid steer on the back, you know, and you know, as I call it, direct mounted, you know, on the pins, you know, for that really. So yeah, it's interesting to know what you think in the comments. Do you see this as any benefit? Mainly thinking around the obviously highways, if you're going in to do potholes, you know, and they've only got so much tarmac or so much crews for that day, you know, is the scope for, you know, a machine to go swap the attachments and you know, then go and do some flailing work or mulching work or, you know, anything other, you know, get maximum bang for buck, isn't it really? And that's what offering. I should really sit on here, there we go. And that's so yeah, that's the kind of the offering. That's what the, you know, the hope with HRP will take off, you know, and you can go in and do, you know, more than, you know, a name suggests, a pothole name, and also, you know, more than what you know, not dare I say contractors, but you know, I can go and do the potholes in the morning quite easily, quite comfortable, and I'll obviously, you know, put this on, and like I say, the other attachments, and go do them in the afternoon or after work. You know, a 90 square meter patch with this machine in its pothole, guys, an hour and a half, if that, to take out, sweep up and break. So, you know, a council or someone's paying me for a full day, so, you know, let's do more. Let's do, you know, stretch that council pound, and let's, you know, let's do more for the benefit of them residents, wherever they be up and down the country, you know, and go do flailing work, hedges. You've got plenty of highway hedges, haven't you? So usually, depending on what the makeup of the council is, sometimes the highways people look after the highway hedges, sometimes the environmental services team do. But really, you know, it's all to one common goal, isn't it, for, you know, working best for residents, and you know, and that's where I see the niche. I've spent 16 years at one authority. I have a good inkling of what goes on, you know, and having the contacts up and down the country, you know, it might fail, but you know, I think, yeah, sorry, there's a fly. I think, you know, this is where it comes into its own, really, is, you know, not just a one-trick pony. Yeah, there probably is other machines out there, but you know, what other machines can go, you know, either put the planer in a trailer, you know, this is legally allowed to trailer now, you know, it would be brilliant, wouldn't it, you know, putting a tree shear in the trailer, a flail in the trailer, you know, some digging buckets, you know, and there's no stopping you. You could come in here, shear these trees off, like up there, shear these off, and then, you know, you could have a log grab, couldn't you? Grab them all together into a pile, and if the pile's too big, you can then put a big skid steer bucket on, move the brash, move the trees out the way, or help shear it all, or, you know, really take some good lengths off, load them up on your trailer, and then use your trailer, you know, like you know, a carrier for trees and all that. So you know, it's just, yeah, that's the idea, and that's not, you know, not to make sure I'm in a niche or anything, but yeah, that is just trying different things to try and make my, you know, self stand out, and the flail's one of them. You know, yes, most farmers have a flail or know of a friend to flail, you know, I get that, I'm not that naive, but you know, yeah, highways people, you're paying two people, aren't you, for a day, aren't you, or two separate contractors, you know, and you know, never want to do someone, I'm trying to get out the sun, never do want to do somebody out of work, but you know, there's scope to, you know, to do more than, you know, its name suggests, and come in and do all these extra functions, digging, you know, galore, really. You know, whether that's emergency works and all that. So anyway, this video's gone on a bit from just the flail, so yeah, I'll show you around the flail again, hey, in case you, nice, neat, compact design. The only annoying thing is, I do know, is barbed wire is the nemesis of these flails. So there's the data plate and all the old McConnel stickers. See what I'm on about there? That's where, obviously, you know, I think there's 3 or 4 more rungs to go into that you can put it in. So yeah, it'd be interesting to try on hedges to get that clean cut. Apparently reverse the flows to do, some people reverse the flows to get a nicer edge cut. So yeah, the roller looks really well. I imagine it's just like a planer picks, aren't they? The heads on them. So yeah, thanks for watching. I've rambled on and off. Hopefully it's a bit more entertaining, but put in the comments what you think about a flail on a Pothole Pro, a hydro dig, wheeled excavator, whatever you want to call it. It's a Pothole Pro. I'm just trying to show that it can do more than its name suggests. But thanks for watching. I think I'm on, I'm going to pot the machine up now, so I need some fuel. I think I'm on loading duty for this farm, and now someone's let him down. So yeah, better get some good John Deere tractor though. So sorry JCB. So yeah, I've got to go and jump in his loader and get some bales on. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.